just click on the clubs. Oh. Yes, we are. Tough, bro. So tough, bro. This is going to the intro. Hey guys, I'm here with John T.
Joe.
This is the spiciest chicken in all of Australia. You ready to do this?
No, bro. No.
Cheers.
On July 24th, 2024, me and my friend John T went to a spicy chicken restaurant, and this chicken whooped my ass. I felt like Peter Griffin. I had one of the top 4 spicy wings. You know, I had the 4th spiciest, the 3rd spiciest, the 2nd spiciest, and then the 1st spiciest. And it was a bad day. The day after was even worse. Now I finished my plate, but I did say next time we come back, I'm having 4 of the spiciest chicken. I'm doing the hot wings challenge. There are bigger stakes to this than you may think. There is a wall of flame. Are they doing construction right now? There is a wall of flame and a wall of shame. The wall of flame greets you right as you walk in. The wall of shame is right next to the toilet.
The last thing I want is to be on this wall. This ain't gonna be me.
It took me 9 months to feel like going back to put myself through this again. You could have gone through every stage of pregnancy and then had the kid by the time we went back. In my head, it was kind of like it too. You know, 27 years later, we went back to go kill the beast. I decided, you know what, I'm going to be a little content creator about it. So I emailed the big boss. This is Nick. I reached out to him through their like contact us section on their page, and he sent me back a text message saying, also put toilet paper roll in your freezer. It's nice on the bottom tomorrow when it comes out. Somehow I'd forgotten what happened last time, and I thought this was purely a joke. We'll get to that. So we set up a time for us to meet, to have a quick chat, and also a time for us to eat the chicken. Now, this is all starting to get very real. Suddenly the day became less about the fact that we're actually going to be eating the wings and was more focused on everything else. So it's now game day. It's 25th of March, 2025, and it is time. Everything was planned. I was more nervous at this point for the interview than I was the chicken, because the fact that the interview would come first. That being said, I was genuinely shitting it for this interview for no reason. You can tell through my body language this whole time that I'm nervous. Again, for no real reason. Nick was a really cool guy. We talked off camera and I felt completely fine. The moment the camera went on, I started to go, Anyway, I'm going to let a lot of the interview just play, so hopefully it's watchable. There'll be a timestamp on screen for when this segment is over in case you don't want to watch this. But we talked to Nick about the origins of Newy Fried Chicken and about the future of it as well.
Nick Brady, Newy Fried Chicken, based in Broadmeadow, Newcastle. Been operating for 6 years this year. Started as a tiny little idea inside a pub kitchen, and now we've grown into our own diner space, which is more on brand for what we do. Full experience for the customer, I think. And in terms of where to next is a bigger location, ASAP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that something that's in the works already?
No, there's nothing in the works yet, but it's necessary. Our space, we're very quickly outgrowing the space that we're in.
Yeah, we noticed even just coming in. As we drove in, there was people sitting on the curb outside eating food. It's a good problem to have, which we said before.
Indeed.
But it must be, it's a good sign of things to come.
Yeah, I think, like you said, it is a good problem to have. Nonetheless, it's a problem. It's never a good feeling when you're turning customers away. I wouldn't say we turn customers away, but we're very upfront and honest about what we do with chicken. We cook everything fresh to order. I think that's why we have such a strong following, why people appreciate and like our product so much, is because we care about it, and we won't bend or fold to try and make it so that it's faster or more convenient. And people that have tried the food understand why it's worth the wait.
Yeah.
But as a result of that, wait times can sometimes be, like, for instance, last weekend at lunchtime, it was going to be an hour's wait, and that's what we were quoting to customers. The key for us from a business point of view is to say, just so you know, everything's cooked fresh to order, it is going to be potentially an hour wait.
Yeah.
So we say that when they walk in, people can make up their mind whether they want to do it or not at that point. But it sucks having to say that to a family when, you know, they just want to come sit down with their kids and have a nice meal. I'd love for them to be able to say, hey, come in, and then it's going to be 30 minutes and away we go. If we take a step back and say, where did it start? I started originally when I actually stopped drinking 10 years this year.
Yeah.
But I love hospitality. I love people. I love talking to people. I love seeing, experience something that I've created or something that I've been part of. And food made sense. and I started doing something called hotline hoagies, which is like an American style sandwich. A hoagie, which is a Philadelphian word for like a hero roll or a salt. And I started that when I was living in Perth still. And I brought it with me back to Newcastle when I moved here. And I just made lots of mistakes with that. I rushed it. I was very good at marketing and the hype job for it, and I got a lot of interest in it. But I didn't have the suppliers, didn't have everything locked down ready, which I learned some lessons from. But one thing that I did do that I did right was I did fried chicken special. I did a Nashville style hoagie, and I was like, shit, I just want to do fried chicken.
Yes.
I just want to do one product and just do it the best. It took a little while, didn't happen instantly, and then I swapped from. I was in the pub bistro at that time, and I swapped from hotline hoagies to Newy Fried Chicken, and did it without any fanfare. I didn't rev it up this time. I didn't try and hype it up to be bigger than what it was because I thought I want to let it grow organically and figure it out as I go.
Yep.
And it kind of was going along, but it wasn't really anything too crash hot. I thought it was good. The food was really good, but in terms of financially, it wasn't there.
Sorry, what year is it?
This is in 2019. So this is 2019, probably May 2019 it's launched.
Yeah.
And then June 2020, sorry, not June 2020, February 2020, I had a meeting with my accountant and he was like, bro, I know that you love this and I know that you back it and you believe in it, but like, it's got to come to a point where you say enough's enough because you lose money. Every, quarter, when we look at this, you lose money. And I sort of, it dawned on me, shit, if my wife knew that, she would kill me.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put a time on it. Cool, we'll meet again in May. If it's still fucked in May, then we'll call it. And COVID happened in March.
I was just going to say, that would have been right after that meeting.
And COVID kind of saved my ass, saved the business's ass, if I'm being honest. There was a lot less competition. We did a few like funny, quirky, viral-ish videos that took off. Within probably the second week, I swapped from, we were doing phone orders. Mine was just like this the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was getting a neck injury. So I kind of had the website ordering it sitting there in the looms, but I'd never done it. And then I was like, I need to get this done. I banged that out. And so it was easy to order. There was less competition and you were only allowed to go out to get food. So like kind of was a perfect storm for us. We had everything in the kitchen in masks, gloves.
Yeah.
We would run the food out. Nobody was allowed in the pub. We would run the food out to the car, all masked up.
Yeah.
And we developed a really strong relationship with customers through COVID because that was like the only escape. If you remember COVID, like you're only allowed to leave the house to go get food. So it was like people's like little escape. And there was no pubs, there was no nightclubs, there was no go down the pub on a Friday and have a beer. There was no escape for anybody. So food, I think, was an escape. So I think we're consistent with our social media presence and consistent with the food. And so we kind of, we soared like an eagle, kind of, I guess you could say, during COVID. And then after COVID, people were able to come in and dine in. Being situated in a pub / nightclub, I guess, became a hindrance for us because people would be coming in wanting to have a meal and you're surrounded by people getting pissed.
Yes.
Which was fun to watch, but it was not necessarily the best dining experience. And so we did a couple more years and then it got to a point where I said, got to make the call, got to take the leap and got to be brave and have a crack. And I found the space for the diner is. The reason it's a pop-up diner is because that site is actually owned by Woolworths. It's got a demolition clause and it is going to be turned into Woolworths eventually.
Okay.
This suburb, Broadmeadow, is going to be an entertainment precinct of Newcastle. It's a 30-year plan. And it was only a 6-month lease. I knew that signing it, but the reason I liked that idea is because I didn't know if it was going to work. I thought I could still fall on my knees and,
Well, the term pop-up kind of insinuates that this isn't as big of a risk. It's like, oh, we are here, this is us forever.
Yeah.
Pop-up, we might be here for 6 months. But obviously it's been more than 6 months.
Yeah. It's been over a year now. It's been nearly 18 months. But I was ready for it to be 6 months. So I kind of thought we'll do it. And if it works, great. And we'll find another location or it all falls in a heap and it fails and that's cool. At least I found out whether I could do it out on our own, not in a pub.
Yeah. In some way then, do you find that the COVID experience was kind of like, when you tell a story, often it's like it's building, there's a small problem, and then all of a sudden it picks back up and the story it ends in a nice way. But do you find that the COVID thing was like, that was the thing which really picked you up? You had this issue, you're starting to lose money. All of a sudden something switched.
I think without COVID, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. Truly, I think the product, you can have the best restaurant in the world with the best service and the best food, but if nobody's eating the food, then it doesn't really exist, does it? Like, who gives a shit? Like, you need to have people coming in and trying the food. And I think COVID, for us, it just put us in the forefront for people for a period of time there. So, I feel somewhat guilty for all the people that did it really hard. There were lots of businesses that struggled during COVID. I was one of the other ones. We were lucky that we were able to really hit our strides during that period.
A little bit about is it Flame or Shame? Can you tell us a little bit about that challenge?
So we have a hot wing challenge. We've had the hot wing challenge since we were in the pub. We used to just have a wall of fame. So if you tried the hot wing challenge, we went on the wall of fame. When we moved to the new shop, wanted to activate it, make it a bit more fun, a bit more enjoyable, something cool. And I think the shop has kind of which you'll see, I guess, if you guys get some shots in there. It's a retro aesthetic. It's meant to be an American style diner, but it's got Australian sports memorabilia, mostly Newcastle Knights and football stuff. So, which is kind of like, and they're all retro photos, so it keeps the retro vibe, but it's got the spin of the Australiana diner vibe, I guess. And so it's kind of fun and enjoyable. People looking around. So instead of having the wall of fame, we flipped it to the wall of flame for the people that have finished the hot wing challenge. And for the negative side of it, if you don't finish the hot wing challenge, you go on the wall of shame, and that's in the bathroom. That's next to the toilet. Yeah. So if you want to show your friends that you did it, you got to take them into the dining.
Beautiful.
After the interview, the only thing we had left to do was eat the actual chicken. This entire day had become more than just eating the chicken, but now that was all that was left. We went straight back to the diner after filming the interview, and the place was still packed. There was people spilling out onto the curb eating the chicken. We knew it would take at least an hour for us to be able to, even sit down at a table. So we spoke to the staff, and they agreed to let us come back later on. They'd have the chicken ready, and we could film as they start their close. It all worked out well, but now we had about 2 hours to kill before we went back at the agreed time, and this felt like waiting on death row for no reason. I'm not going to hold you guys with this too long. I think it's time we actually eat the chicken. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'll let you finish like person.
Appreciate
it.
Oh, can I put it there? You're right with that.
That works.
Should we start with the question? Oh no, just get into it.
No, now it's just waiting too long. No, bro. No.
Cheers.
Alright, bro, let's go.
Let's get into it. What are you starting with?
I'll break it as I get through.
My mouth's actually watering because it looks good,
It looks delicious.
but I know it's going to be painful.
I know I'm about to die though. I'm just gonna start with some bear chicken.
I might just lick it. Is that kind of cringe?
I'm going in there with it.
Not even that bad, bro.
Alright, let's go.
Honestly, this is nothing, bro. Honestly, this shit easy.
Honestly, pretty calm. Like, I like you want to downplay it so I feel better.
But then I feel like it won't come through how I feel. It's actually not even that bad.
It was pretty much this bite right before it started to be hell. You know, when you eat spicy food, it takes a little bit before it kills you. We're about 30 seconds out from me dying. Like I said before, there are questions, so I'm about to read the first question. You'll see my reaction here, but up until this point, it really just tasted like chicken. It was after this coming bite where it started to be like, fuck. You can see it in my face as well as it happens.
I respectfully...
The chicken low-key good.
Something you might notice in this video is the amount of times that we say, oh, it's completely easy, and then look at each other like we're about to die. It was a weird comforting hope to be like, oh, I'm completely fine, but how are you? But most of the time when watching this footage back, it's just us awkwardly staring at the other person eat chicken while we're on the verge of tears. I'm not going to do too many of these jump-in monologues because we're about to start the questions, but it's about to get pretty bad.
Should we actually? I reckon we start a question now. I got it.
Up to you, bro.
Yo, you mind if I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, okay. I'm all answers.
What's a guilty pleasure of yours?
Oh. I'm a big fan of fried chicken.
Oh yeah. I find
And actually, pain's another guilty pleasure.
I always enjoyed spicy food growing up, but I felt like I've grown up. You know,
Yeah.
I think one of my guilty pleasures. I enjoy watching videos from when I was younger, in terms of like YouTube videos from like 2016, 2017, videos that I thought were generational. And then as I've grown up, I realized they're actually achievable. You can make those kind of videos. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I like looking back and thinking, when I was like 12, I thought that this was like a masterpiece. And as you get older, you realize this is makeable. You can do these kind of
Yeah,
things, you know?
yeah. Oh, I should have worn the shorts. Like, hey,
Yeah, I knew I would sweat, so I will show.
they obviously turn the aircon off because
Yeah. No, keep going. Tell me about a time in your life.
oh,
Wait, what's a guilty pleasure of yours?
what do you say, mine?
I just said mine too.
Oh, someone first one.
Greatest of all time artist?
Go artist. Shit.
And don't just say like someone that is good, but be real to you.
The real best artist. Michael Jackson, man.
That's fair.
And then, oh, you're bugging.
It's the lips. It's
Yeah.
pause, big pause. It's the lips that are burning. My throat actually doesn't hurt that much.
You're bugging. Look, there's no place of comfort.
I think it's doable. I think for me, the greatest artist of all time, I would say Kanye West, but I don't know if I can say that right now.
Another moment.
Let's go to the second wing. I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm doing better than I thought it was. I don't know, I'm crying, sure, but like, it's so easy. Let's go to the next question.
Yeah, please.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? What would it be and why?
Super speed, man.
I fuck with that.
That's for me, like, cause like, just get places quicker.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I feel like I got heat resistance right now.
You and me both.
Yeah. Oh man. Any superpower, what would it be?
Oh,
Oh.
that went the wrong way. You know, when the food goes the wrong way.
I'd like to teleport
Like right now.
and teleport anywhere but here, you know, to have
Antarctica.
this chicken. I think we should get into the next question.
Antarctica. Please, bro. Hey, some distraction. Yeah.
Come on. What's the lowest moment of your life, bro?
Great question.
Yeah.
Look, probably sitting in front of a camera.
Nah. Come
Yeah.
on. I'll be real. I'll tell you mine.
Thank you.
December 2020, I felt like I just didn't have anyone in my life. And I decided it would be a good choice to go bald. I shaved my head skin and bald. I was 15.
Oh, yeah.
15, on the edge of 16. I was 15. I shaved my head. I thought, like, what could happen? In my head, like, every morning you wake up, when you get a new haircut, you know, every morning you wake up, you look in the mirror, you go, oh, it grew a little bit.
Fire.
So I was like, let's shave my head. And every morning I had something to wake up and look forward to. I was like, I'm going to go look in the mirror and see my bald, beautiful head.
Yeah.
Instead, I just hated the way I looked for like 6 months.
Just didn't work.
No, it definitely didn't work. And I felt like everywhere I went, I was a joke. Eventually, I like got out of that. I started going to the gym. I lost about like 13 kilos in 3 months. I think in that moment that's probably my lowest moment.
Yo, if it was like hot ones, zoom on the head.
Yeah, the cough.
What up?
The cough.
We did that in the horror.
I'm handling, bro, personally.
Okay, I feel like I'm doing better than
Yeah.
I could be. Like the first bite, it comes in waves though. Like I've got a headache now. Yeah, I got a headache for real. Oh, bro.
Oh, let's get another one.
Oh, you're bugging. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm genuinely enjoying this chicken, bro.
Yeah, so am I, but I'm just.
All right.
Yo, slow it up. We don't have enough questions for this.
Dinner with Jay-Z or 100,000? Jay-Z walks through that door right now. He offers you 100 grand to say where you are, you can go sit with him.
Like, is Diddy gonna be there?
It can be if you want him to be.
No.
Let me rephrase the question. Dinner with your 3 favorite celebrities that have to be alive. It's them right now.
So, LeBron,
Yeah, great shout.
just to sit down with LeBron, right?
Just Bron. Actually, I'd take Bron, Bronny, and Bryce. And I want them to act like I'm not even there. We're just at a family dinner.
Family.
I want them to act like I'm not there. For mine, my actual top, like my 3 celebrities: Sydney Sweeney, Kanye West. Actually, I want to see DJ Khaled eat. 5 years in prison or 10 years in a coma?
See, one way is like hella selfish.
For me, I'm taking 10 years coma.
Yeah, see, but for me, I feel like that's a selfish option.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't worry about like the fee to keep you on life support. Don't worry about any of that. Just simply being in prison for 5 years. Sure, I'd come out at what, 25?
Oh.
Or a 10-year coma, I come back at 30. But at least like 5 years of
okay.
You're fine, bro. Come on, you got this.
Itchy ass nose.
You got this. You got this. If I go to prison for 5 years, I'm not coming back the same person. If I was in a coma for 10 years, I'd still be me when I lose sight or lose your memories.
Another straightforward one for me.
Yeah.
Lose sight. That's something it is.
I think you're right.
Memories, man.
I've lived a pretty good year. I've lived a pretty good life. I'd hate to like go back and all that and lose it all and just start fresh. And also like imagine the paranoia. Lose all your memories. You spawn in like your 20s. You gotta like all the. It took me 20 years to get to this point. I can't just start again.
Said it, bro.
What do we got? What do we got?
Pain.
Deepest, darkest secret.
Oh, Lord.
How about I go first? Deepest, darkest secret. What we got? I think my deepest, darkest secret is probably my real name.
What about?
My real name is not actually Kenson.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. It's a big moment, hey.
is that real? Are you sure?
My real name. Do you want to give us even a light secret? We'll move on.
Yeah, hold on. When I was a kid, I once dumped all of my grandparents' like belongings into a river with my little sister. To be fair, she coaxed me into it.
I always take a break from the questions. How you feeling right now?
Right. Never better.
Get a little close up. Just lean in a little bit for the tier cam. Ooh.
We are on the road to success.
We're 1 wing away. We're actually flying by. I'm lucky chilling actually.
I'm him. Big baller. Never love him. Come on, mate. Hi, bro.
We're going good. We're actually, this is a lot easier than I thought. Light work. I'm not even
I
worried.
hate you so much.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're good.
Someone turn the aircon off or?
Yeah.
You guys turn the aircon off?
He's saying it's hot now. I'm saving. I got one little piece of chicken left. You got a rapid fire.
You're right.
I'm gonna ask myself this question. You just focus on the chicken. Favorite color and why? I've always loved the color orange. I grew up loving the color orange. I couldn't explain it. I used to want an orange and black car until I found out that was a logo for a website that I should have not have found at the age that I found it. I always loved orange and black. I used to see people wear orange shirts with black pants. I thought I could do that. What's your favorite color?
Yellow,
Why is that?
if you know, you know.
True. Let's go.
2 bros, 1 table.
Come on.
That's awful. That's disgusting.
Look at the lighting for us. Why is that so much better?
Good.
You just hold this here for the rest of the episode. What's your favorite season?
Right now, winter.
I actually don't like summer at all.
I actually do like winter. The fits you can wear in winter?
I'm wearing shorts right now, and I can only ever wear shorts in summer. I'm a big bastard. I'm a sweaty guy. I can't wear long pants in summer. I sweat profusely. I can't wear a white shirt in summer. I sweat. Winter's always been it for me, especially in the summer. We get to like 40-degree days in summer. Who wants that? I don't wake up on a day and go, I hope it's 40 degrees. I go, I hope it rains today. That's kind of cool.
Whoever's playing the Latino music, I love you.
Let's do one question off the books. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, bitch, I'm eating chicken. I'm with my boy, Jonty. I'm gonna touch Jonty. Oh, we got shirts. We got the shirts. They are here. That's amazing. Where? I got one bite. I'm waiting.
Right there.
Where? Actually, look at this.
right here with
Look at this. There's no chicken. Where?
He's very confident.
I'm actually feeling alright. Can you? What's the longest time on that board? Because I'd like to beat
40.
the time.
It's like 40 times.
If we can beat 40 minutes, great. We're gonna see it for another 6 minutes. 41:30.
Are we good?
Easy. Let's get to 42 minutes.
Are you gonna realize we've been doing questions?
Yeah. I genuinely reckon I could do this in 8 minutes. That's what I get.
You're bugging.
I had the first wing, that was painful. I had the second wing, that was good chicken. Oh yeah, sound effect. The second wing from on has been good chicken. It's been beautiful chicken.
It is good chicken.
It's amazing. Even the first bite was good chicken, but it's still like I'm burning. I don't even need milk after this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna touch my eyes and drive home. I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 minutes, bro. You can do that.
You're actually right.
That's another thing. Shout out the amazing staff here, checking in with us. So lovely from the first moment we walked through this door. They've been looking after us before they even knew we were filming. It's just they treat everyone lovely. They're not listening to me right now, so we're safe. But really do appreciate everyone that works here, everyone that's a part of this company. You've been so beautiful. From the highest high up that we spoke to today, my boy Nick, to I'm not going to say someone low. Just everyone in this company has been so beautiful, and I really do appreciate your hospitality. Not everyone would let someone film in their establishment, let alone let them film after close. Like they're doing their close right now. There's no one else in here. They've locked the doors. It's just two guys going the max time possible. They've been so beautiful to us, and I can't be thankful enough. A year ago, we sat in a booth 3 minutes from here, and I said I want to come back here with a camera and I want to film us doing this challenge. I have the tender thing, a much weaker version of this, and I cried man tears, and I told myself I'd come back. We're 4 minutes away from making history of the longest time.
I'm done.
We're so close. But less than 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes. There's a big golden M shining through there that has like cold water. It has ice cream. It has milk if you order it. Ready
You'll
for
find
it?
it. Let's go, bro.
And that was pretty much it. You know, we set the record for the longest time. We got our shirts. We took pictures. We got to put the pictures up. Do you remember I showed you a video of those other guys eating chicken at the start of the video? If you look in the very back, you'll see two men holding little yellow shirts. That's me and Jonty. I say we just go straight to the credits.
I want to start off by thanking my boy Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
What's it with me?
Thank you, Nick. Wow, Nick.
Thank you to Nick. Amazing company, amazing staff that you hired. So I want to say thank you to the staff too.
Oh, yeah, thanks, staff. Thank you, staff.
Thank you guys. You guys were so good. I really appreciate you.
It was really good.
I want to also thank the chickens that we ate.
Yeah, thank you, chickens.
I'm gonna stop doing this. But
Rest in peace, though.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys were amazing chickens. Who else we got? I want to thank the McDonald's workers that gave you an Oreo McFlurry. You did pay for it, to be fair, but
it's alright, but they still get
I still want to thank you, Oreo McFlurry.
Thank you, Oreo.
That was all the Oreos. Thank you to Oreo, the company, trademark.
Oh, thank you.
You guys were great. I want to thank the 4 chocolate soft serves that I have because vanilla was out.
All 4 of them.
I want to thank each individual
All 4
credits.
of them.
Each individual credits. You guys should have like position roles as well. I also want to thank the gas station guy. Thanks to the gas station guy. He was great. He saw us Gaviscon.
He's the best.
I want to thank Gaviscon too. Trademark Gaviscon as well.
A sponsorship would be cool as well.
That would be great. I want to thank Adam Sandler for the Click movie and his whole filmography.
Wow, look at him.
Man, Unscripted is some of the great Adam Sandler films.
Whoa.
Except for Jack and Jill. That's not going to be.
That is the best one.
I want to thank Jim Carrey for the Truman Show.
Thank you, though.
Anyone you want to thank?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle for
Thank you, Dave Chappelle.
Great man.
I'm glad that you're alive, bro.
Why did you say it like that? I want to thank Kevin Hart for being built like that.
Thank you, Kevin Hart.
I want to thank Carson Knight. He just hit 1 million.
He now looks like Diddy, though.
He does look a little bit like Diddy. You see him stream with LeBron today?
Yeah, that was cool, though.
I want to thank
you, LeBron.
For the 2016 finals.
Thank you,
I want to thank Kyrie Irving for the 2016 finals.
Thank you to my parents for creating a cast iron summit.
Yep, thank you.
You can see my cast iron summit right here.
Okay, and the parents are just down here?
Yeah, we'll just put some generic
These aren't your parents. These are just random people.
Put some generic parents.
Thank you to just generic
Thank
parents.
you to my parents that are definitely my parents and they're not fake photo parents.
Yep, I want to thank your YouTube channel to be
Oh yeah, thank you to Just John.
Yeah.
Thank you to Just John T, the YouTube channel.
The link will be in the description.
It'll be down in the description.
Yep. I want to thank Tyler Dobson.
Thank you, Tyler.
I had nothing really to do with this video, obviously, but that's still the boy.
Yeah.
He might be watching this, so
You better subscribe to him.
better do it now. I want to thank you for watching too. That should have been one of the earlier.
Yes,
shots.
this is you. This is you. Look at
Thank
you
you.
on this screen.
Yeah, we've had a generic picture of what you look like, and I'm really thankful for you. Thank you for everyone that watches this video. You know, I watched this video.
I also, well, actually, no, I haven't watched.
Yeah, this is like a surprise. What is your name again? It's Junty something?
It's just John T. Other than being thankful,
Yeah.
how did you feel throughout the challenge, before the challenge, after the challenge? Like, how did it make you feel overall?
Like sweaty as hell. I'm really glad I wore those shorts.
Heap sweaty.
Yeah, they definitely did turn the AC off as well. Just like, obviously sweaty, gross, couldn't
Yeah.
touch my face, snotty, itchy.
That's how it was the whole
Yeah.
time. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
And if you are still watching,
Why?